Welcome to Tamsguitar.com, and we are going to take a look at some basic fingerstyle techniques for beginners. So we're going to take a basic chord A minor, and I'll show you the right hand technique here. So you need to keep your thumb parallel to the 5th string, okay, or 6th string, or any of the strings. Generally our thumb actually plays the bass notes. Those are the 6th, 5th and 4th strings for the time being, and with your first, second and third finger, okay, you're going to play these three strings: first, second and third string. So the order of these fingers will be like this. You put your first finger on the third string. See, I'm cupping my fingers like this, so it should be like this. You think as if you are holding a something cylindrical in shape, okay. So keep it like this. You put your first finger here on the third string, and then second finger on the second string, and third finger, this one, on the first string. So it's like this, and make sure your fingers are joined like this. Later on I'll tell you why. So it should be like this, and now keep the thumb straight, okay. So the first exercise we are going to do is, we are not going to take a chord, just open strings you can start with, or you can take a 6-string chord like G. So your thumb is going to play the 6th string like this. See, I'm not making my thumb bent like this, it's straight. So first you have to select a beat: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So when you say 1, you use the thumb. When you say 2, first finger, 3 is middle finger, and 4 is your third finger. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. This is the first thing to practice, and it might take you some time, and then you'll gradually speed up. So keep it very slow, okay, and make sure the movement of these fingers should be like this. Like when I'm playing the thumb, it may rest on the 5th string, and then when the 5th, sorry, not 5th, this is the first finger comes into the scene, you just bring it like this, move it like this. Don't move the entire hand. Beginners make a mistake when they move their entire hand. It's not required. So see, sorry, there's a tree in front of me. See, in different angle. I'm not moving my hand. Alright? 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So this is your first exercise, and you can use these fingers and create your own set of exercise. I'll tell you how to do it. I'll write it down like this: thumb 1 2 3. So you assign number 1 as your index finger, 2 as middle finger, and 3 as ring finger. So thumb 1 2 3. So you can create different patterns like thumb 1 2 3, and then thumb 3 2 1. Okay, so these two patterns right now we are going to do: thumb 1 2 3, thumb 1 2 3. So while practicing thumb 1 2 3, your thumb can play the 6th, 5th and 4th string, okay. So we'll start with thumb on the 6th string first. So thumb 1 2 3, thumb 1 2 3, and then move your thumb to the 5th string, thumb 1 2 3. See, in the same chord you'll get different sounds because the bass notes are changing. So thumb 1 2 3, 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 thumb 1 2 3. Similarly, you can create a pattern 6 5 4 5. So, and you can play the thumb once also, like thumb 1 2 3, 6th string, then 5th string, 4th string, 5th string. So make a group of 4 sequences, like 6, then 5, then 4, then 5, then it will be even. So I'll speed it up a little bit. See, you can repeat this pattern, and don't don't speed up. This is just for the sake of demonstration. And one more thing, when you're playing fingerstyle, the bass note should be a little louder than the treble strings or treble notes, because you're playing it once and you have to let this note ring, okay, throughout. Okay, you can speed it up gradually, but make sure you keep the count going, otherwise you won't be able to play in time. Okay, so using this concept you can have your own chord progression. And let's take a look at the second pattern. This is thumb 3 2 1, thumb 3 2 1, thumb 3 2 1. And one more thing, you should notice is, when I'm playing thumb 1 2 3, and after playing the last beat, see, my fingers have moved out of this region. So what I do immediately while playing the thumb, I bring these three back in their own position. So you have to cup the fingers like this and make sure you try and pull the strings, and at the same time you push the strings with the thumb and pull them with the fingers. So this should be your position. Okay, so this is how you should keep the fingers, and then gradually you'll be able to manage. And one more thing, what you should practice is, put plectrums in between the fingers and make sure that while playing the plectrums does not fall off. Alright, because if the plectrums fall off, it means your fingers are splitting. There shouldn't be any gap. So from this knuckle you shouldn't split the fingers. Okay, it can move till here, okay, but not like this. So thumb 3 2 1, thumb 3 2 1. And while playing this, it's impossible to keep the fingers like this. So what I do is I keep it cupped and keep it very close to the strings so that they can access. Okay, so thumb 3 2 1. Now change the strings. 4th string, 5th string, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sorry, not 3. You can get back to 5. Alright, so this is how you're going to practice, and take it easy. It takes quite some time, to master these techniques. The fingers will move slowly, big deal. So next thing, instead of taking one chord and moving our thumb, through all the strings, we'll take a chord progression. So now if you have knowledge of chords, you know the G chord is 6-string chord, where the 6th string 3rd fret is a root note G, and next we are going to the 5th string, for which we can select a chord which has got its root note on the 5th string. We can take C, and for 4th string we have D as a root note. So we can take a chord progression like this: G, C, D, C. G, C, D, C. So you can take different chord progressions, alright. And while shifting chords, when you're going from G to C, make sure that in case you are unable to bring the fingers together, just make sure you bring the lowest most note first, and then the other fingers will automatically come, okay, so that you don't lose time. So you have ample time, in one beat you put the 3rd finger here, and in the next, before the next beat comes, you can bring your other 2 fingers, and the more you practice, it will come automatically together. And if it's not happening, slow down. You you can take different chord progressions using these chords. I'll tell you a few more. G, D, A minor twice, G, then D. And now see, when I'm taking G and then D, my thumb is jumping from the 6th string to the 4th string, alright? And for A minor, it's coming back to the 5th string. So look at my thumb, 6, 4, 5. So I'm taking a chord progression G, D, C, C, then G, D, A minor, A minor. So it's basically the famous chord progression of knocking on heaven's door. But I'm not playing it like knocking on heaven's door, it's just an example.